Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and Chairman of the National Assembly, distinguished senators, I'm from Bauchi.
You are moving. You are leading the debate on your bill.
I'm from Bauchi State, the state with a reserve of over 1 billion barrels of crude oil. Thank you. I rise humbly to move for the second reading of a bill and for an act to establish the Nigerian Police Academy, Wudil, Kano, as a degree awarding institution and for related matters, 2020. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I thank you for the privilege to lead this debate on the general principle of this all-important bill for an act to provide for the establishment of Nigerian Police Academy as a degree awarding institution and for related matters. This bill was read the first time in this Halliru chamber on Wednesday, 20th November 2019. Mr. President, this bill seeks primarily to provide for the legal framework for the Nigerian Police Academy, which officially took off in 1988, simultaneously at the two temporary campuses, namely the Police Training School, Chalawa, Kano, where cadets inspectors were trained, and the Police College, Kaduna, where cadet ASPs were trained. These two campuses were merged and the academy relocated to its permanent site in Wudil, Kano. After its formal commissioning on the 2nd April 1996, by then Head of State and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic, General Sani Abacha, GCON, with the expectation that the academy will be affiliated to a university for degree awarding courses. In the year 2012, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, the federal government of Nigeria upgraded the Nigerian Police Academy Wudil Kano to a degree awarding institution, and the National Universities Commission accordingly recognized the academy as the 37th federal university and the 124th university in Nigeria. So far, the Nigerian Police Academy has trained 2,848 cadets, ASPs, and 2,374 cadet inspectors, making a total of 5,222 cadet officers that have passed out from the academic. Some of these officers were in fact from the neighboring West African countries like Liberia and Sierra Leone. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, in spite of the foregoing, this famous sub-regional police training institution is yet to be backed up by any law. As such, certificates and degrees awarded by the academy risk non-recognition, both nationally and internationally, in the continued absence of an enabling legal framework to back the operation of the academy. It is the recognition of the inappropriateness of the absence of the legal framework for the Nigerian Police Academy and the urgent need to reposition and enhance police effectiveness through proper training as a means of fighting the seemingly intractable challenges of the insecurity in our country that has necessitated the proposed enactment of the new law to strengthen the Nigerian Police Academy in consonance with the dictates of international best practices. Mr. President and distinguished colleagues, to say our country, Nigeria, needs an institution capable of producing qualitative, skilled, and intelligent officers, able to meet the manpower needs of its police force, is in understatement. The present security challenges in many parts of our country and the complexities of the modern policing make it imperative that Nigerians continue to have a stream of middle-level officers equipped with competence, backed by sound academic background, high professional and moral standards into its police force for effective law enforcement and selfless service to the nation. Generally speaking, Mr. President and my dear colleagues, the specific duties of the police officers are numerous and diverse, sworn to protect and serve the communities in which they live and work. Nigeria Police enforce laws, obtain warrant, arrest and interview suspect, secure crime and accident scenes, write a detailed report, and testify in courts. Among other duties, police officers often have to respond to the emergency calls, work shifts that operate round the clock, and therefore need to know tactics and procedures for working under dangerous conditions. Hence, training and retraining of police officers cannot be overemphasized, and the need to have this bill pass into law. But one of the new bill accordingly captured, among others, the objects of the academy, which includes the encouragement of advancement in learning and unveiling the cadets of Nigerian police force without distinction of race, creed, sex, or political affiliation, the opportunity of acquiring a higher and liberal education. Furthermore, in the light of the general concern about adherence to human rights norms by the Nigerian police and repeated alleged and proven cases of police brutality and sundry high-headedness, including what is known in Nigeria as accidental discharge by police of the Nigerian police force. It is gratifying to note that another core objective of this police academy bill is to nurture, equip, and produce globally competitive police officers with requisite knowledge, skills, and attitudes suitable for leadership, scholarship, policing, and community services. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, following the loud ovation that greeted the recent National Assembly passage of the Police Trust Fund Bill and its subsequent assent by His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federation by Nigeria, has become clear that without a concomitant passage of two bills presently before the Senate, namely the Nigeria Police Force bills and the new bill on the Nigeria Police Academy, the laudable expectation of the just enacted Police Trust Fund Act, as important as it is, may not achieve the level of effectiveness and outcome desired. In all, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, the bill for an act to provide for the establishment of the Nigerian Police Academy as a degree awarding institution for related matters deserve as urgent attention as it seeks to counter the existing training and capacity gaps that has characterized and limited the performance of the Nigerian police force for too long and heightening insecurity across Nigeria. I sincerely thank you for listening to me and for your anticipated support. Thank you, Mr. President.